All right, hello wine-drinking people. Today is Saturday, the 8th of March this month. Fast forward here, we got an event every night of the week next week, and it's time for our annual Bouchard Perry Fuse barrel tasting. Hey man, if you're gonna offer to bring barrel samples every year from a great estate like Bouchard Perry Fuse, I am willing to get 15 wine-drinking people on the table for you to experience these wines. We just did our Jadot tasting a few months back with these 2012s, and it looks like another outstanding vintage in terms of quality from Burgundy. However, 2012, they had a variety of maladies leading to a very small harvest, which means you, our wine-drinking people, are going to see the prices go up on these 2012s, and 13 even smaller crop than 2012 in Burgundy. And with the demand just going up in all other parts of the world like Asia, India on Burgundies and other collectibles, they don't make nearly as much wine in Burgundy as they do in Bordeaux. Only 1% of all the vineyards in Burgundy classified as Grand Cru, 15% Premier Cru. So the top level wines are a small portion of what they do in Burgundy. And I've been out looking for 2009s and 10s, two outstanding vintages back to back, and even 11s. 11's a very forward and charming vintage. Looks like this 2012 is a little better than 2011, maybe not quite as good as 10 or 9, but hey, man, that's why we taste the wines. That's why we do these events. Bouchard Perry Fuse is a very old house. It's been family owned, was family owned up until just recently, 1995. They've been around since 1731, and they've managed to acquire one of the largest collections of Grand and Premier Crus, 130 hectares, making them the largest landholder of Grand and Premier Cru in all of Burgundy, and with names like Montrachet, Chevalier Montrachet, the Baby Jesus wine, one of my favorite wines from Burgundy. This is a wine that'll last 30, 40, 50 years. We had the 1949 with Luc Bouchard some time ago, and man, I just bought 5 more cases of the 10. I couldn't believe they still had it available. The 11 is more expensive. They have both of them in stock. Hello? No brainer there. If you're going to choose 10 or 11 Burgundy and the 10's cheaper, even if the 10 was more expensive, I would take it, because 10 is an incredible vintage in Burgundy in terms of longevity. I think these wines are going to last even longer than 09, which was more highly touted. But hey, that's why, like I said, we do these tasting. We're going to show you a range of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. Those are the two grapes they grow in Burgundy pretty much exclusively from this 2012 vintage. This is what I call a study in terroir. You have the same producer, the same grape varietal, pretty much vinified the same way from different dirt. So you can put your nose in the glass and go back and forth and see the difference between a Beaune white and a Chassagne Montrachet or a Corton Charlemagne, and the same thing with the reds. So this is an eye-opening tasting for those of you that have never done this before. We only have room for 15 people, and hey, we are going to be serving dinner. That's right, my wife makes a killer coq au vin, which we'll be serving with these wines, a traditional dish from Burgundy. Check it out, everything we're going to be drinking with David Snyder from the Onrio Group. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.